Hi, I'm Geanina, a fashion designer and a content creator. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm really glad that you are here. The topic of today would be my experience with Bravo I Stil or Bravo You Have Style. So I want to mention from the beginning, I wasn't a contestant in the show. My experience was as a fashion designer that created some garments and gave those garments to a contestant to go to compete in this styling show. And she did the styling herself, so I didn't contribute to that because after all, that's the competition, to showcase your style, so she needed to do that. But I'm gonna say this from the beginning, I highly dislike this entire show. And yeah, I know that this opinion might be controversial. Yeah, I know. In this video, we are going to do 3 things. First of all, tell you my honest and truthful opinion of why I dislike this entire show so much. That will be the thing. I'm feeling it. Second would be reviewing the 4 outfits that Beatrice, the contestant, wore in this show and what the jury said about them. And the third part will be explaining you in big lines what the contest is about, especially for those who don't know, and how I met Beatrice. There are multiple reasons why I dislike this entire competition, even though it's about fashion and it's about styling. Most of the times when I meet new people in the context of fashion and styling, or when people hear about me being a fashion designer in Romania, that's the first question that I get asked. Do you watch Bravo I Stil? And I always say, no, I don't watch it. I try it multiple times. I cannot watch more than 5 minutes without getting angry. It is supposed to be entertaining. It is supposed to be fun. It's not fun, it's enraging. And one of the things that just pisses me off is the lack of professionalism. First of all, the contestants wore 4 of my outfits. I only have pictures for 3 of them. There are no pictures because the photographer's card, I'm guessing it was only 1, got corrupted, and none of the pictures from that camera were ever backed up. The only thing is the recording from the show, which I will not post. The lack of professionalism overall comes also from the fact that I never heard from the jury, do they actually like it or not? And if so, why? If they don't like it, why they don't like it? What about the styling should have been different in order to be okay, to be good, to be fine? They don't educate, not the public, not the contestants, anyone with what they are saying. I don't see criticism at all. I don't see analysis at all. I only see opinions and reactions. And truthfully, anyone can have an opinion and reaction to something. Why theirs are important? Why should we care? Look, I understand that it's a TV show. A lot of things get cut, but I am guessing in the few sentences that you say for every outfit, you can add something. It is good because the color coordination works. It is good because the fabrics match. Something. But I haven't seen anything like that. So for me, that's a lack of either education, either opinion, either professionalism, probably a combination of everything. And yeah, I know that this opinion might be controversial. Yeah, I know. Another thing that actually pisses me off, Maurice is a stylist. He is the only one with a fashion background who understands styling and who worked in the industry in Romania at least. The other man is a makeup artist. I also highly understand. I mean, it's a styling show. An outfit won't be complete without the makeup and without the hair, which he is a professional in. Still, you also need a fashion background. You need something more than just being a makeup artist and being a hairstylist in order to understand an entire look. Because if the jury only talks about the makeup and the hairstyling, which is done by a professional, mind you, then what are you actually criticizing? The professionals that did that? I mean, I understand the contestant may had an input or chosen the style or the colors or something like this, but the outcome, the entire outcome, it's not done by the contestant, it's done by a professional in the field. And the third jury, which is the only woman from the panel, she is a TV personality, might be a character. She created her own style, she has a very strong style, but this is doing the same thing for others. Would you be able to do that? Are you a stylist? Are you a brand designer? Are you an image designer? Are you working with others? Or ever work with someone else than yourself in creating visuals with fashion, makeup, hairstyling and accessories? As far as I know, she did. Look, it's the fact that it's a styling and a fashion competition. It's about the styling. It's about presenting yourself in a specific way. The ones that are criticizing that should be from the industry. In my opinion, liking fashion, it's not enough. What any of the jury does in their own lives and with their own careers, good for them. Go on, get a bag. Don't get offended for stupid shit. The reason why I started to create content as a fashion designer is to actually educate people on these topics. It's to let the public know that fashion is not just superficial. I want to share my passion. I want to bring more people together to understand fashion, because fashion doesn't have explainers, mediators to actually explain to the majority of people what is actually going on. And when I watch a TV show like this, I actually expect to understand something, the public to understand something, the contestants to understand something, to gain something, to learn something. There can be more than that, and it's not. Another thing that actually pisses me off, the lack of body types. The problem is that every contestant had the same body type, almost the same height, and that's it. No plus size, no shorty, no curvy. Do you want to tell me that no other type of woman can actually have style? There is this mentality that you should be an inspiration for the viewer, meaning don't go too much on an extreme to be too artsy or to express a specific style, like being a goth or being a maximalist or being a minimalist, because the public won't like it. The contestant shouldn't be there to be liked by the public. The contestant should be there to present to the public something new, which is their style. And the last thing that I will say about this competition in this long chapter, I never heard a collaboration with any fashion brand, especially a Romanian brand. I never heard of collaborations with shoe designers or fashion designers. Why not? To not promote brands on a shop because you're not sponsored. I don't know, too many mental gymnastics, and I cannot at this hour. But still don't like it. Okay. Now I want to give a little bit of more context. First of all, the contestant that wore my designs, her name is Beatrice. We both are designers. She is also a fashion designer. She had a brand. We knew each other because we participated in a fashion show together. I really like her sense of style. Even though we differ so much as designers, we still have things that we enjoy and like and connect to, because they are still fashion, they are still styling. Art always will bring people together. And when she contacted me for the competition in order for me to borrow her some of my creations, I was shocked because I didn't expect that from her. I'm glad she was on the competition. I supported her. So girl, congrats for everything, you were awesome. And now some details about the competition. The competition aired multiple times a week. As far as I know, they film everything once or twice a week, but they edit in such a way to have multiple episodes. The contestants need to have 2 or 3 outfits per show, and they need to think of a story behind the outfit. They need to think where they are going dressing like that, what time of the day, what time of the year, and occasionally they will got some themes they need to create the outfit based on, as from which brand or designer they are dressed from, how much they cost, and to have a total amount of money spent on an outfit, because they have a specific budget, and if they go over it, well, they need to pay from their own pocket, obviously. If you know something else, if you know it better than I describe it, please let it in the comments down below, and I will pin the comments. And now let's do the fun part, reviewing what the jury said about the creations I gave to Beatrice. There were 4 outfits. I would watch only the clips with the specific outfits. Tell me in the comments what you think about the styling, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe for more fashion related content.